Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. If you are a sandwich lover like I am, today's recipe is for you. And I've been loving this sandwich all summer long and I'm so excited to finally share it with you. It's my prosciutto and mozzarella tomato sandwich with basil pesto. And this sandwich has it all. It's packed with so much incredible flavor and every single bite is just so good. We're going to start by making a pistachio basil pesto with lots of lemon, garlic, and then pistachios instead of the traditional pine nuts. We're going to layer the sandwich with sweet heirloom tomatoes, sliced mozzarella, prosciutto, salami, arugula. This sandwich has it all and it is so good. Head on down into that video description box for all the recipe details up on my website. And now let me show you how to make one of the most delicious sandwiches ever. I'm going to start with our pistachio basil pesto, and first thing we'll need is the pistachios. So I have half a cup of roasted salted pistachios. We'll drop those into a food processor. You can also use a blender for this recipe. I have 2 large garlic cloves that I've roughly chopped. We'll need the zest and the juice of 1 large lemon. And this is going to add lots of incredible lemony flavor to the pesto, which I absolutely love. Squeeze out that lemon juice. Add about half a cup of finely grated Parmesan cheese. Season this generously with sea salt to taste. I usually add about 1.5 teaspoons. Lots of ground black pepper. Half a cup of a good quality extra virgin olive oil. And last, our fresh basil. We need about 2 to 2.5 cups, so about 2 large bunches. Make sure to wash it first, and then we're gonna drop it into our food processor. Oh, this smells so good. Nothing beats the aroma of fresh basil. Let's get this covered up. We're gonna pulse this until we have a smooth paste. I wish you could smell this pesto right now because it smells so good. The aroma of that lemon, the garlic, and the basil is incredible. I'm just gonna transfer it into a little bowl, set it aside, and we can get started on our sandwiches. Oh, and if you don't use all of this for your sandwiches, just cover it and store it in the fridge. For today's sandwiches, I love to use these short baguettes, but this recipe will work with any type of bread. Like ciabatta bread will also work really well. I'm just gonna use my bread knife and slice these down the middle. Next, I'm going to use some avocado oil mayo and I'm going to spread a generous amount on each half. Now you could just coat this with olive oil, but I really like the flavor that the mayo adds. And we're going to pop these under the oven broiler. Transfer them onto a baking sheet. And then I have my oven broiler set on high. We're just going to toast these until they're golden brown all over. All toasted and done. I'm going to let that bread cool down a little bit and I'm going to slice up some heirloom tomatoes while I'm waiting for that. Not too thin and not too thick. Oh, and these tomatoes are so good. These are actually from my mom's greenhouse and she grows the best tomatoes ever. Let's start with a nice generous amount of this pistachio basil pesto. This is what adds all that incredible basil flavor to these sandwiches. In addition to the heirloom tomatoes I also like to do a sun-dried like tomato bruschetta, which adds amazing tomato flavor too. And just kind of dabble a little bit of that over top of the basil pesto. And the sun-dried tomatoes just taste so good. I like to add a little bit of arugula on here. You can also use spring greens, or if you don't like lettuce, you can always just leave it off. And then time for our mozzarella cheese. I like to use this sliced mozzarella. This sandwich would also work really good with creamy burrata cheese. You can just kind of break that apart and spread it over the top. And I like to hit the cheese with a little bit of ground pepper. Add those gorgeous heirloom tomatoes on top. These look so good. Lots of pepper and sea salt. And now time for some prosciutto. I love prosciutto combined with tomatoes and mozzarella. It is so incredibly delicious. I'm gonna pile on loads of this and drop it over the top of the tomatoes. And the prosciutto by itself is fantastic, but I also love to add some sliced dry coppa. And our deli at our local grocery store has the best meats, so this is just so incredibly delicious. And let's finish this off with some of this dry salami or soppressata. And then just sandwich it all together. Now this is one amazing sandwich. And I like to cut them in half so they're a little easier to eat. And that's it for my prosciutto, mozzarella, tomato sandwiches. Not only do these look amazing, they smell incredible. That pesto is so incredibly aromatic, and you combine it with all the other ingredients, it's a heavenly sandwich. Let's just put it that way. Don't forget to head on down into that video description box for all the recipe details up on my website. And now let's dig in to enjoy. This sandwich is so, so good. You have all that tomato juice just kind of dropping down. That was one heavenly, delicious bite. I love the combination of that creamy mozzarella cheese with the sweet tomatoes and lots of that salty prosciutto, the toasted bread, the pesto. Honestly, one of my favorite sandwiches, and I love that it's so easy to make. You can make the pesto ahead of time, keep it covered and in the fridge, and then just put this together whenever you're in the mood for an amazing summertime sandwich. This right here, I could eat this every day. I've been loving it for lake days and picnics. It's just so delicious. I love when I get to film something savory and then have it for lunch too. It's just the best part of my job, honestly. I just love food. Thank you guys so much for watching my latest episode. I hope you enjoy these amazing sandwiches at home, and I'll see you next time with a new recipe.